Are you looking for the best portable photo printer 2024? The only 5 best portable photo printer you should consider today review Buying Guide. Buying Guide. In this video, we will look at some of the best portable photo printer 2024. The only 5 best portable photo printer you should consider today. Review. Buying Guide. On the market. For more details, price, click, product link, please check the description below. Before we get started with our video, number 1. Canon imagePROGRAF Pro 300. For professional or enthusiast photographers chasing the best color accuracy possible, we recommend the Canon imagePROGRAF Pro 300. This professional-grade model produces incredibly detailed, vibrant, and color-accurate pictures. It supports borderless printing and varies paper sizes up to 13x19, making it a great choice for producing posters and signs. Connectivity options include Wi-Fi, USB, and Ethernet, and there's support for Apple AirPrint and imagePROGRAF service, so you can easily print from your mobile devices without installing any drivers or a third-party app. This printer uses 9 cartridges, including specific photo cartridges that work only on glossy photo paper, meaning you won't have to worry about depleting the photo ink when printing documents or reports. There's also a special chroma optimizer cartridge to seal photos for improved longevity and shine. The downside is that the ink cartridges are only good for about 400 color prints and are expensive, so you'll have to spend a fair amount of money on ink. Something else to be aware of is that it's a only model, so you'll need a separate scanner to digitize photos. Nevertheless, if you don't want to compromise on the photo or color quality, then this is the best printer for printing photos we've tested. Number 2. Epson EcoTank Photo Edit 8550. If you want a cheaper option that still produces beautiful photo prints, get the Epson EcoTank Photo at 8500. Like the Canon imagePROGRAF Pro 300 above, this printer produces detailed, colorful, and excellent-looking photos. The main difference is color accuracy. It oversaturates colors to make them more vibrant, resulting in prints looking somewhat different than the original. One major advantage it holds over the Canon printer is its lower ownership costs, as it uses a refillable ink tank that yields significantly more prints. You also get a scanner to digitize photos. In addition to the usual Wi-Fi, USB, and Ethernet connectivity, this model can print directly off a USB flash drive or SD card. The 8500 is a variant of the Epson EcoTank Photo at 8550 we tested. It performs identically to the flagship at 8550 but can only print on paper up to 8.5x7 in size, whereas the 8550 supports up to 13x19. It also has a smaller 8.5x7.7 flatbed scanner, 8.5x14 on the EDIT 8550. Wide format printing is more of a niche use, so the 8500 probably makes more sense for most people. If you need wide format printing or larger flatbed scanner, the 8550 is an excellent choice. Just expect to pay more for the extra features. Number 3. Epson EcoTank 2400. For a more modest mid-range pick for casual, at-home use, we chose the Epson EcoTank 2400. Like our upper mid-range pick above, the Epson EcoTank Photo at 8500, this is also an all-in-one super tank model. So it's a great option for those with a large print load of photos or documents. Since the ET 8500 is a specialty photo printer using 6 different inks, with the addition of gray and photo black, the ET 2400 features a more traditional setup with cayenne, magenta, yellow, and black ink. Its color range isn't as good, but still excellent. It just struggles with bright, saturated tones, meaning some bright highlights won't come out as well compared to more expensive photo printers like the ones above. Printed pictures still look detailed and are fairly color accurate, albeit slightly grainy. You can connect to the printer via USB or Wi-Fi. Just know that it doesn't support Apple AirPrint and imagePROGRAF service, so you may need to download the Epson Smart Panel Companion app to get full functionality on mobile devices. The app lets you print, scan, and perform maintenance tasks. It also gives you easy access to Epson's image gallery, which contains patterns you can use for crafts like house decorations and greeting cards. Unfortunately, its printing speed is pretty slow, taking almost a minute and a half to produce a 4:6 photo. Number 4. Canon PIXMA 150. If you need a fully featured printer and compact package, you won't find a better option than Canon's PIXMA 150. The printer, which we've tested ourselves, checks all the right boxes. It can run on battery power, a battery is sold separately, create full-size prints, and is easy to set up and use. Plus, the printer was so small, we actually packed it on a long trip abroad where it survived a trip within a checked bag. While its small screen is less sophisticated than the ones we're used to on full-size printers, it was still perfectly serviceable. We could still use the physical buttons next to it to punch in our Wi-Fi password, and the display showed the state of our prints clearly. When printing documents, both grayscale and color, the Tron 150 was indistinguishable from any full-size printer we've tried. When printing photos, though, the Tron Plus, it runs on small ink cartridges instead of ink tanks, which is normal for portable printers, so you'll have to replace them with greater frequency. You'll need to make this trade-off when using a full-size portable printer. If this limitation doesn't bother you, there's no reason to pass over the Canon Tron 150. Number 5. Sprocket Studio Plus. We chose HP's Sprocket Studio Plus as the best portable photo printer and stand by that recommendation here. The Studio Plus design feels well thought out, especially its print tray, which sits on top of the printer and then attaches to the front with a satisfying click when you're ready to print. A trio of LEDs on its front side indicate whether it's powered on, connected to Wi-Fi, and encountered a problem when printing. All three functions are helpful to see at a glance. Setting up and managing the printer requires Sprocket app, which is available on iOS and Android. Once installed, it'll find and connect your device to the printer over Wi-Fi. You have the option to give the Sprocket app access to your entire photo library or a selection of your favorite shots. Printing on the Sprocket Studio Plus is refreshingly straightforward. You'll begin by placing the included photo paper inside the printer's print tray and clicking it in front of the printer's body. Then, select a photo from the Sprocket app and hit print. The printer will pop out a 4:6 in under a minute. The Sprocket Studio Plus compact size is its biggest strength. It's easy to take the photo printer to a party and have people send prints to it as mementos, but you will be limited to 4:6 prints. That's a common size for photos, and the Sprocket Studio Plus is easy to stash in a bag when you go on a trip, but you won't have the option to print in 8x10. That's not a deal breaker, and we can still highly recommend picking one up. If it's photos you're most interested in printing, this is your best value.